going down, Ziyah. You ready? Where them fans at? Where them fans at? Where them fans at? Hit me one time. Oh, 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 I got my boots on the ground. Yeah. Oh, 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 I got my boots on the ground. Where the fans at? Get up by your seat. Let your body move.
What's happening? What up? What it do? That's for sure. But everybody in my city say, what up, doe? What up? What up, doe? What up, doe, y'all? What's going on? What's going on with ya? Copyright disclaimer. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act, 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purpose such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statutes that might be otherwise be infringing. Non-profit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use, y'all. It's in effect. Fair use is in effect, you know. Shout out to my replay gang, to the replay gang. Leave yours truly in the biggest M I know a comment. Let us know what you think. We can agree to disagree, or we can agree, or we, you know, whatever. You know, it is just, yeah, that simple. And everybody coming in and out of the live, kindly hit that thumbs up button for yours truly in the biggest M I know, you know. Into my bushwatchers. Yeah, y'all. Yeah, you take whatever finger you would like and tap on the thumbs up button and the report button, whatever y'all like to do. Real smooth like, real cool like, and most importantly, real true like. Give me one moment. Oh yeah, share the live, please do. If you can view, you know. Again, I had a great settings update. Yeah. Oh yeah, and you know, and JJ's on tour. They're on tour doing crime stuff. This is Jade. You know, this is Jade. This is if you read the title, this is when Jade's virtual tour began, as you know, some would say, you know, my virtual tour. So, you know, JJ's on tour, you know, fighting crime, clout chasing, and this is Jade. This is me, Jade. So, salute to y'all. Nice to meet y'all. You know, the title says when Jade's virtual tour began, which would have been 9/16/2025. Yeah. What a day to remember. What a day to remember. By golly. And you know, today's date is the 31st day of the first month. 135 days from that date later. And don't worry, y'all, I do come I do come bearing receipts, and you know, this isn't even a drag. I just find a lot of shit so interesting and super duper hypocritical hateful. So I just want to let's just start where my tour began, you know. And remember, when you put things out here on this internet, even if you edit it, trim it, you know, private it, when you're live, remember that you're live. Okay? I'm gonna just say that. So let's see when, you know, as some of y'all would say, my Jade's virtual tour began on 9/16. And see, sometimes when you tell a story, it's better just to let the person tell it right from their mouth instead of talking for them. So this story is going to be a lot of, you know, I'm not going to talk for anybody else. It's not going to be no he said, she said. It's going to be exactly what they said from their mouth and what I said. You know, it can't get any realer than that, you know?
That you have updates, and we're going to provide you with just that. So yeah, come on over here, family.
All right, family.
How you doing?
What it do?
Hey, so tell them your name, Kai.
It's JJ. How y'all doing today? So yeah, today me and my cousin we went down to the courthouse.
Yes.
I've been following the case for a long time, so you know I wanted to go. It was open. There was nobody there besides me, my cousin, and a content creator behind me. Yeah, so there was said that there will be 78 new witnesses. 78, I have it written down. 78 new witnesses. Tomorrow, the defense and the state are meeting back up because they both agreed. Mr. Maggie, that he stated that he's never had so much discovery in a case in his whole career, and I guess there's allegedly 300 more recordings from the jail call. He's still making calls and talking on the phone, and there's videos and so much to go over. So they both sides agreed that they're going to adjourn the trial for October 6th because he does not want to try and case again. And so they're going to agree on when they can come back.
So I want to say before we even get started into the rest of the information, we got to also understand too that it was so much discovery evidence, and they don't want to have any type of mishaps during the trial. They want to be able to go through all of the new information, all of the new witnesses, all of the new discovery evidence, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. And they feel like doing that would not be able to have the court starting, the trial starting in October like we felt it was. I already kind of felt like it was going to be pushed off, you know what I'm saying, and it seemed like, you know what I mean, or whatever, my feelings was correct. Now, on top of that, she told you, it wasn't that many people in the courtroom, but he did have some supporters in the courtroom. You want to tell them who was in the courtroom with him?
With him, he had his defense, but he was looking. He had a crispy lineup. He was looking like like I said, lineup, well taken care of. Again, he had the mask on, looking down. But yeah, it's crazy. And then another thing you want me to touch on about about the pregnancy too is. The reason why we don't see Monster Butts being charged with the baby is because they cannot prove without a body. Yes, allegedly they have enough evidence to prove the red rum of Ziyah, but they cannot prove that she was pregnant. All the hearsay with all the text messages, they cannot prove without a doubt. There's no paperwork that she's pregnant, so that's why the baby he's not being charged with the baby. So
his #1 fan was also there. And y'all know who it was with the #1 fan, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. And that's the sad part about it, because we've all done had our own feelings about that. And the auntie should be there supporting her and not him. But just like we said, we already knew what that was going to be going on. She was too, in fact, there.
So, back then, when you know better, you do better. I should have stopped her dead in her tracks and corrected Tootie Uncensored, because I did not tell her that Shannon was in the courtroom for Jarvis Butts. I said I sat behind Shannon Jones. You guys just seen that video. It was really awkward. I was new. I was weak. I didn't know how to say it. So then later on that night, we all know they got into a screaming match, her and Kawana, and I was all in the chat trying to correct, Tootie Uncensored and let her know that's not correct information. That's not correct information. But I hear, Tootie saying, she just wanted to give me a chance. No, I was up on your platform, which we're gonna go into next, when we redid the interview, because words got mixed up. Yeah, and we had to fix it. That's the truth. So this is where it all started, right here.
You know what I'm saying? So this is the thing that we got going on, you guys. We cannot let nothing slip between the cracks. We have to keep supporting baby girl. It takes a village, all right? We have been around this case. We all been studying this case, researching this case, and we've had so many dynamics to where everything is trying to get in the middle of.
Okay, so, virtual tour, moving on. My virtual tour, moving on. Let's keep moving on my Jade's virtual tour. JJ's on tour somewhere else, fighting crime and clout chasing,
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, AI creation platform.
So now, this is a couple days later. This is when I hit Tootie Uncensored's platform, so we could fix the mistake of the narrative about Shannon Harris being in the courtroom sitting his biggest fan, because I never said that to her. So let's keep it a being and a stack and a buck. Okay? Let's keep listening.
To the chat.
What up, everybody? I'm JJ. I live in the D, and I've been following the case. I've been watching for a long time, and yeah, this is me.
So listen, this is what I want to do. I want to know something, because I know that you're going to share some information with us, but I want to know, where was you at? What was the first time you ever heard about the disappearance of Ziyah?
I seen it on the news, and then I ran.
Yeah, sorry guys. Unfortunately for yours truly, also known as Big JJ, not the little one, I first heard about this on the news. Yeah. Then I went to YouTube.
Into you, I was on YouTube, and I just started watching you a lot, like all your stuff, and then a couple months later, some more CCs popped up, and I started, going through them and watching them, and but I've been following the case since the prelim in January.
Now let me ask you something. Now, since when Ziyah first went missing, what type of feedback do you remember feeling or seeing from the community? Was it a lot of people who was that known about it, or was it just kind of something that was kind of swept up under the rug? I mean, you're there, you're in Detroit right now. I mean, and you were in Detroit when it happened. Was it something that was like a momentous movement, or was it something that gradually started to take flight, like as time went on?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
It was praise to her, justice, but they could have did way better. They even got on the news and admitted that they could have did better, and she deserved better, and absolutely not. I'm like, right now, it's been almost 2 years. Why don't they, every periodically just post that flyer, to remind people to keep awareness. Absolutely not. Nothing of that.
Yeah, so definitely shout out to all of the content creators who have been keeping Ziyah Harris's name alive and many other babies alive too. Now, my next thing is when you first heard, because you guys had the information there first, but when you first heard that Jarvis was possibly responsible for the disappearance of Ziyah and the kids and things like that, it was still no popularity when it came down to the case?
No. It wasn't like you would think. You know what I'm saying? Like, still, like, just think about today, right now. It's not even, it hasn't changed. Like, it hasn't, like, even though they dropped the ball, they're not trying to do anything to fix it. They take accountability, but you got to put in work, and they're still not, in my opinion, like, even though they went on, Channel 4, because we were Channel 4. Salute, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. We didn't need them, but any genuine individual, and they've seen that, for our Detroit community, I would have caught that. I would have captured that. That was a Kodak moment.
Facts.
That was a Kodak moment.
Facts.
That could have bought that. They could have played that. The world could have seen it. Like, dang, Detroit, look at y'all go.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Monster Math presents multiplication. Okay, class.
Yeah, because I feel like at this point it's already been a given that her family let her down, and then Detroit Police Department let her down. Then we got Detroit school systems that let her down. It would have been a fantabulous look for them to say, all right, look, all of these other people let her down, but the city, the community did not let her down. And that was one of the things that we did want to bring, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what I felt like it was missing, that it was needed. We got so many family members right now talking about the things that they're done. But see, a lot of things what people don't want to, what they leave out is the community. Because as much as you say that you did over here, and as much as she said that she did over there, at the end of the day, nobody really knew shit. Nobody really knew shit until the content creators and the community start sharing this stuff and getting into this stuff. And it's like, that's what I'm trying to get some of the family to see. Look, we not taking away from the people who's trying in the family, but what y'all are doing is taking away from the community that made your loved one become popular. And that's the sad shit. And I hope later on in life that they get better with it. Go ahead, boo. Anything that you was there.
Yeah, but I was just saying, salute to what you said, man. That shit, that again, it gives me chills watching it, and I still cry. Like, thank you for letting me be a part of it. That you did that. Thank you, man. Like, that's what we need. We need more of it. Like, I remember getting on the panel asking, like, what do we do? I felt like doom because it's bad here. It's bad. Like, it's bad. You can't even. You look wrong. I'm live with it. There's so much road rage. You're getting. There's so many people getting unalive on the lives just because of road rage. Yeah. Senseless violence, and it's just for you to do that, it was cool. It was real cool.
Now I want to give you your flowers, JJ. I'm gonna be honest, because as I look back at this video, I swear, as I looked back at the video of the celebration that we did, you could see the fire in you. You could see the love in you. You could see the passion in you. Shit, hell, if I was looking at myself in the mirror, I seen you, JJ. I seen you out there holding the Ziyah up. I seen you in there walking the streets and stuff. And here's, JJ, I'm gonna be honest, because as I look,
I'm gonna run it back one more time. And again, I want to remind everyone that was on 9. I think it was. Let me let you know the date. But that was a couple days later. From the 16th, okay? I'm telling a story, so let's keep going on tour. But I'm gonna run that back one more time, and it'll all make sense when I'm done. We're just starting at the beginning.
Back at this video, I swear. As I looked back at the video of the celebration that we did, you could see the fire in you. You could see the love in you. You could see the passion in you. Shit, hell, if I was looking at myself in the mirror, I seen you, JJ. I seen you out there holding the Ziyah up. I seen you in there walking the streets and stuff. And here's the thing, bro. We come from different backgrounds, but Ziyah made us all family that day. I want you to tell the people, because you was there from beginning to the end. How did you actually feel with
all three of Jarvis, but defense attorney
have no mistakes as the prosecution, because that
this like whoever, I can't even give him that
to be able to go through all of that
video, maybe.
Because I want to say shout out to everybody who was in the courtroom.
Switch to TurboTax and file your own taxes free in the app if you didn't file with us last year. Just file with TurboTax.
How many people could you say was in the courtroom?
We had the judge.
Community who made it a point to call this little girl family. Can you see why? Okay, because for family to love so much, it's crazy how nobody be there for these type of situations. Now, what we're gonna do is I want you to take me through some of the things that you heard that day. Now, I know you were saying that there were facts and providing information that the family.
I wanted to start walking my
morning. I'm finna go down to this court and I'm gonna find out what the fuck. And you took it a rock. I see him in the chat. There is what I want to say. The easiest thing to do in this world now is not caring. Just to be honest. If you really want to be honest, it takes a lot less energy, a lot less power, a lot less everything to not care. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to Shank Rock. I see him in the chat. It's so easy not to care. Now here you are, just a regular citizen of Detroit who just so happened to fall in love with a little girl just the way that we did. You know what I mean? And you took it upon yourself to just say, you know what, I'm going to get up this morning. I'm finna go down to this court and I'm going to find out what the fuck is going on. Because me just being in the comment section typing, I'm tired of that. You know what I mean? I want to feel like I'm doing something. So the fact that you just got up one morning, you know what I mean, and said, hey, I'm going to go down here and find out what was going on. What motivated you to do that? I want to know first, what made you get up that morning and say, I'm finna go down to this court and see what this hearing is about?
Oh, well, I can take accountability. The first thing is I felt like I wasn't putting no work in. I was just doing a lot of this, and I'm like, and I felt horrible. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I was like, you know what? I wanted to start walking my talk in a sense. You know what I'm saying? It became more than watching what's going, the updates and chatting and listening and seeing, because that's all became. So that's another story. So I just was like, you know what? I want to go see the real, because that's all it takes is like let me go see. And I went and saw.
Okay. Now we're gonna get into details of that and things. And I just want to say I appreciate you for going that extra mile. Because that extra mile is providing comfort, providing facts, and providing.
Very interesting. Okay. So then, it's on my page. We all know what has transpired. Piggy Parker and her riders multiple times. Everybody, again, I've showed all the receipts and everything. We know everything. I would have showed y'all, part of the story is going to have to miss out because, JJ pulls up to Discord whenever, that's gone. But, again, just because you think it's gone, it's not really gone. But, I don't want to upload it in chunks. So, again, JJ pulls up to Discord. There's 3 parts. There's a part where Mimi pulled up, which she automatically privated. But, she kept those up. And then, when I called in, and I publicly apologize. So that's all gone, and I didn't want to chunk it up. So that part's missing. But let's pick up right after that. Because then, give me 1 second, y'all. 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Keep holding on. Give me one more moment. All right, here we go. So then after, everything came out and Piggy Parker and her riders and everybody, when Mocha called and said that I was a pen pal, when all that, when I was said to be showing silhouettes, all that bullshit, which again, you can check out my lives when I broke it down. It's Big P and her riders, go look at it. Again, it was back in October. So then again, a Tootie privated the JJ pull up to Discord when that, and I publicly apologized and all that. And then she comes out and says this.
Do I have any ill will with other content creators? No, I do not. Let me tell you something. Me being pissed off at another content creator is not doing anything but bothering my soul. I can't. Things happen. I'm aware of what they are, and I have moved accordingly. I don't have no malice or no hate in my heart. It is what the fuck it is. As far as anybody who I've had on my platform and I've supported on my platform and you no longer see on my platform, it is what it is. You dig what I mean? After the whole situation with JJ and everybody else, and I want to say this very clear too. I will say shout out to JJ. I will. Now, she might not have done everything correctly, but when I'm saying in terms of me, you feel what I mean? She was the only person that took accountability when it came down to, apologizing. You know what I'm saying? She disrespected me in private and she apologized in public. And I appreciate that shit. She kept it a buck, inside out. So even though there was things that I felt like, could have been handled differently, I don't have no ill will to Shorty. Or whatever. I want that to be very, very clear. Honestly speaking, if it wasn't for her video, I don't think there was a lot of things that I would even found out. So, or whatever. I do appreciate that bothering my soul. I can't. Things happen. I'm aware of what they are, and I have moved accordingly. I don't have no malice or no hate in my heart. It is what the fuck it is. As far as anybody who I've had on my platform and I've supported on my platform and you no longer see on my platform, it is what it is. You dig what I mean? After the whole situation with JJ and everybody else, and I want to say this very clear too. I will say shout out to JJ. I will. Now, she might not have done everything correctly, but when I'm saying in terms of me, you feel what I mean? She was the only person that took accountability when it came down to, apologizing. She disrespected me in private and she apologized in public. And I appreciate that shit. She kept it a buck, you know what I'm saying, inside out. So even though there was things that I felt like, you know what I'm saying, could have been handled differently, I don't have no ill will to Shorty. You know what I'm saying, or whatever. I want that to be very, very clear. You know what I'm saying? Honestly speaking, if it wasn't for her video, I don't think there was a lot of things that I would even found out. So, you know what I mean, or whatever. I do appreciate that part.
I'm with you.
You're welcome, Tootie. You're so welcome, Tootie. You know? And another thing you might want to think about, too, is, like, if it wasn't for me, you know, you would have been blindsided. You know, again, so I'm super duper confused. Let's just keep on listening to the story. So when you know better, you do better. So I started doing better. Doing my own thing. But I still got all this fucking hate. And you guys are liars. And another thing I heard you say last night, you know, you had enough, you know, decency. This is what I don't understand. This is where I'm real fucked up. You had enough decency because you know the rules and how the law works, right? And you blurred out Annette's address, right? When we stood outside and did our walk and sung happy birthday. But, you know, you say you don't want to be a part of any drama, but every time, you know, something to do with me, you know, shit, I can't even sit in the fucking courtroom and you react to the fucking news video without being like, oh, is that JJ? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, but I thought I reminded you a lot of you. So then again, then you react to Roxy's video and her mom, and because everybody asked you to. You're grown. You think that's okay. And another thing, someone's license plate that entails their address, their whole government, that is doxing. But you had enough decency to blur out Annette Harris's fucking address, but you couldn't blur out my license plate number. And then I said something to your assistant, and then you retitle it, leave the old video up, and edit it. So there's 2 videos. But again, it's okay. When you know better, you do better. But again, you had enough decency to blur out that address so people couldn't, you know. Because you know motherfuckers showed up at my house. Since 9/16, I've been being harassed. You know. You fucking know. Or Salih told you, because I know Salih knows. So you thought it was okay to laugh and become a part of the drama because someone sent you the video? And that entails my personal information. Tootie? You could have reacted, but I thought you knew better. I thought you knew better. Crazy work. But Annette could get enough of your courtesy, but I remind you so much of you. And I'm the only one who brought so much light to you. So you wouldn't, and shout out to me. Make it make the fuck sense, please. Please do. So then you react to that and laugh at that and let my fucking license plate dangle in all your chat. And then this race thing, you know? Yeah. I'm not, you know, to y'all, I'm a white girl. I'm the white girl. Yeah, all this race shit. Mm-hmm. So then after that, there's a fucking another video. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, Tootie, did you tell, man, again, it don't even matter. Then we come to Dear Kawana, JJ, Miss Parker. Why am I still in your titles when I left you alone? I apologize. I was doing better, and I was doing me. And you shouted me out. You said thank you. So why, for content? I'm not your fucking content, bro. I'm not. You're fucking wrong. You're fucking wrong as fuck. And I'm gonna ask you now, Tootie, what the fuck did I do to you? We know what I did, but you publicly told the world. I apologized. I took my accountability, and shout out to me. So what the fuck did I do now, Tootie? I want to know. I'll wait. What the fuck did I do now, Toot? What did I do now? I want to fucking know. I want to fucking know. Just like you want to scream on the fucking internet and make this video. Dear Kawana, JJ, Miss Parker, and all. And at the end, you're so fucking mad. You want to know, why is my fucking name a part of it?
I want to just address a conglomerate amount of shit all
I'm
at
asking,
once.
not for a friend, for me.
The sad part, bullshit. You know what I mean? For real. Shit is crazy as hell. Everywhere. My motherfucking email is everywhere. Who did I victim shame, shawty? Huh? Man, this shit, bro. Y'all, this shit can't be serious. This can't be real. Another video, you know what I'm saying? Never disrespected motherfucking Kiwana unless niggas came for me. Period. Roxy, Shank Rock and his girlfriend, Miss Parker. Never motherfucking disrespected nobody. But yet in the same time, I get all the smoke. For what? Yeah. So there you have it. In a nutshell. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever like that. I have went ahead and I voiced my opinion. We're at the point to where it's 2026. This the new calling nigga over the internet to everybody. For real. JJ, what did I do to you, Shawty?
Tootie Uncensored! What the fuck are you talking about? And I tried to talk to your assistant again, and we can show all those receipts. What the fuck are you talking about? Now I'm asking you, what did I do to you? Just because you're mad that Miss Piggy Parker don't want to fucking apologize and no one else will apologize, don't keep bringing me in the bullshit. I did what was right. I fixed my actions. So why are you still making my name a part of shit? And I'll never hit your platform. I'll wait. I'm so confused. Why am I still being a part of it? Why? Huh? It's crazy. But it was a great live last night. It was great. Even though you privated it right away. But I was there the whole time. You know? You definitely edited what you wanted people to see. But if you know, you fucking know. But it was a great live too. It was great. You did handle the family up on your panel. Like fucking Dr. Phil. You did a wonderful job. Flowers to you. Now the fuck I'm asking you, Tootie. What the fuck did I do to you? Because last I knew it was shout out to JJ. I appreciate that shit. So I'm so fucking confused and I want to know too, Tootie. Why the fuck didn't you... The reason why I wrote your fucking assistant and told her how I felt about that video, you have my license plate. That has all my personal... That's doxing. That is doxing. You had enough common courtesy to blur out Annette Harris's fucking address on Bedford. But you couldn't blur out my fucking license plate when you know motherfuckers have came to that courthouse attacking me already, came to my house. I had to come, man, again. But that's, again, I see where but I thought I reminded you so much of you, and it was shout out to me. You couldn't even have a common courtesy to blur my license plate out, and I gave nobody permission to react nor share my personal information on this here internet. I would love everybody to know that, which I been let everybody know that, and it's being taken care of. So I do want everyone to know that as well. So again, when you know better, you do better, and I thought you did. And even in your live last night, you said it. You know what to do. You know what you're doing. You know what not to do and what do. But why not? Why am I not? Why am I below the program? Why don't I deserve a little bit of common courtesy with my personal information like my license plate? Why? I would love to know. Please react. Please react to this. And I don't care, strike me for playing it, but I'm in half the fucking interview, so I don't care. Let's get real. Let's get real, because that's just who I am. So I would love for you to react to this, Tootie. Now I'm asking you. What the fuck did I do? Because last I knew, it was shout out to JJ. Again, it's the motherfucking double standards for me. What is it? I just don't know. But again, for the last fucking months, I just keep on hearing about white girl this, white girl that, white girl this. You guys don't get to black or white me. You don't. So I would love to know, Tootie, uncensored, with so much integrity, how do you go from shout out to JJ, thank you, to reacting and thinking it's funny that, again, another family member comes to court not for Ziyah Harris, but to assault me and vandalize a vehicle and then show my license plate on a live, and that entails my full government, my location, which is a federal crime in Michigan. It's a felony, a cyber felony, y'all, which I didn't give any of you permission to do. You could have blurred it out, and you would, you know better, so you do better, because you blurred out Annette's address because you had enough common courtesy for her, but not mine. You couldn't blur out my license plate? Huh. I wonder why. Again, it went from shout out to JJ, thank you for all the clarity, to now we're back here. What the fuck? Like, what? I'm confused why I'm in it. Why the fuck am I still in it? And you say you stay out of drama, but someone sent you this video and your people asked you to react? I thought you were better than that. You want to be a part of the drama. But y'all ain't getting the reaction you thought you're going to get out of me. When you know better, you do better. I know better now. And I'm going to keep knowing better and doing better, because I want to do better till the day I go to my grave. But again, it's crazy. Everybody's true colors are coming out. I love it. God is good. God is good. I'm not below any of your programs. None of you out there. None of you. And that means like you think you're better than somebody. So that means you think like again, that's like kind of like you think you're God in a sense. Anybody out there, you're not better than me. You're not better than me. And that's not better than me. But you can blur out her whole address so you don't dox, so you don't get in trouble for doxing. But you react twice to some baboons. And you think and you just react to it, and nothing. The second family member to come down to that courthouse just to come jump on me. It's cool. Keep showing everybody, all y'all. It's gonna be a great ending. It's gonna be a great ending. And no weapon formed against me shall ever prosper. So I hope everybody's decisions and all the choices everybody's made and all the words they've said on this here internet, they meant it. Because there's no taking it back. And, you know, whatever consequences come. That's on y'all. So, it didn't have to be like this. But now it does. Because one thing out of anybody out here, I tell y'all a little secret. Y'all hear the content creator say, turn that down in the background. Any music, any noise picked up, their video won't be monetized. They can't get paid for it. Every demonstration I play music. I did it on purpose. I'm monetized, but I haven't been, none of my videos been eligible for monetization because I have background noise. I have music playing. Surprise. Because it really isn't about the money for me. Because like what you said, Tootie, in that video, the very first one. No, not the first one where, you spun the narrative about what I told you about court and we had to fix it. The second video, when you said I reminded you so much of you and I had so much passion and heart walking them streets. Yeah. So there's a little secret, y'all. When you become a content creator and you get monetized, you cannot, that's why you always hear them, turn that down. Yeah. I could tell you all the man, they'll be real mad. All the lies they tell. Like, oh, YouTube gives us an incentive. No, they don't. You do not have to put a goal. It's just to do it. You do not. There's no incentive. Like, you don't, you're not obligated. You do not have to. And guess what? You can go from 1 super chat to 30 super chats. Oh, I could give you all the intel on this motherfucker. And then another thing, you don't get paid unless you get 1,000 views or more. And the reason why Shank Rock's running all them ads in his thing is because he lost a lot of his subscribers from the truth. So he's got to make up for the money. So that's why he's running ad after ad after ad. You get paid 55% of whatever that ad company's paying YouTube for running the ad in your demonstration. Ha! Clock that. That's why there's so many. But I've never came on this app for money. Because again, go watch any of my videos. I play music every single one. And I get an email. Your video cannot be monetized. I have every receipt if you would like to see those. Because again, all you motherfuckers keep talking about, oh, I got receipts. Man, a motherfucker with receipts comes bearing. I was ready with my demonstration. I was ready with my receipts. Line the fuck up. Let's go. Just like today. My receipts just happened to be videos. But they were ready. Now, again, I'm still waiting on receipts from October. Checkmate. So again, I hope you all meant everything you did on this here internet, because you're all grown. You're all fucking grown. Y'all all got it going on. Y'all all know it all. Y'all are all better than me. So, hey, let's see how this ends. Remember, y'all, when you do better, when you know better, you do better. And again, those are not my words. Those are from the goat's mouth. So I'm going to ask you now. I challenge you, Tootie Uncensored, to answer my question. After we left off, it was shout out to JJ. And you appreciated me for the information you got from my demonstration. And then I challenge you to answer me this. Why did you have enough common courtesy to blur out Annette Harris's address so you didn't get so you didn't dox her, but you can dox me by using my license plate? Which, I don't know, maybe if you didn't know, but a person's license plate entails their government name and their address. You don't know who's going to come across that license plate number. You don't know who they know and what they know, but they can access my personal information, which I did not give you permission to do. So why didn't you blur it out? So I challenge you, please, to answer me that. Because I thought it was shout out to JJ. And I left you the fuck alone. I haven't fucking I have not caused you no problem. But you want to keep on involving yourself with my name and some shit. And then again, thank you for letting the family up there. But you think for Ziyah, like again, the second family member to come down there, like again. It's been 2 fucking years. This is awesome. God is good, honestly. God is so good. He's always right on time. But, you know. So I hope everybody stands on what they did because it's already done. There's nothing you can do about it. You can't, even if you private it, you already know I got it. Everybody by now should know. So, when you come to this internet, make sure you mean what you say, and especially dealing with me, you already fucking know. Me and 2 other motherfuckers are recording your whole live demonstration. So, I would move better. Even if you put it on members, just like guys, I had to membership my whole page. Because they want my information. I had to membership it to $29.99. They fucking still paid that shit. The only money I've made is memberships and super stickers off of this app. Not from YouTube paying me. They fucking paid it, so then I had to move it. Now all my videos have to be on members only. Fucking Total Chaos or above, which is $50 or more. So if you want my information, it's crazy. I have the receipts. YouTube, you get your receipts when people purchase memberships. Hello. They paid that shit. They paid it. I'm a bad motherfucker. I know I'm doing it all right because, by golly, the smear and hate campaign, which will be ending really soon, you guys did a great job. It was a great show. It's been some great content. But it will be ending. So, yeah. So, again, Tootie, fucking challenge you to answer that shit. I dare you. I bet you won't. Today, we're going to end it a little different, you know? Fuck it.
Let's go!
Trisha, this song is for you. I don't fuck with you. You little stupid ass bitch, I ain't fucking with you. You little dumb ass bitch, I ain't fucking with you. I got a million trillion things that I'd rather fucking do.
Alright, fuck it. That's what we're doing, alright.
Than to be fucking with you. Little stupid ass, I don't give a fuck, I don't give a fuck, I don't give a fuck, bitch. I don't give a fuck about you or anything that you do. Don't give a fuck about you or anything that you do. I heard you got a new man, I see you taking a pic. They ain't posted up, thinking that it's making me sick. But I see you calling, I've been making it quick. I'ma answer that shit like I don't fuck with you. You little stupid ass bitch, I ain't fucking with you. You little dumb ass bitch, I got a million trillion things that I'd rather fucking do
Okay. Music stop.
than to be fucking with you.
Yep.
Little stupid ass, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck, bitch.
stop
I
the
don't
music.
give a fuck about you or anything that you do. Don't give a fuck about
Music
you or
stop.
anything that you do.
Okay.
Who's the loser now, Trisha? Bully this bitch.